There's a bee. Okay.
Hey guys. You got dirty teeth there, huh?
Brush it.
I don't know how to brush his teeth. Yeah, we're starting the video, you know that, right? Cut! 2, 3, 2, 1. My name is Charlie and this is little Foxy, and today we're going to be doing some games.
Who am I?
And this is Auntie Kylie.
Take 20.
Hey guys, so my name is Charlie, this is Foxy, and that's Auntie Kylie, and today we're going to do some games.
He's our little cute, quiet beginner pony. We have Miss Charlie Bear, who is joining us for our second vlog.
Yep.
And she's going to be helping us show you guys some fun games and activities to do on our ponies. So not only is it going to be fun, it actually helps us focus on certain components of our riding skills. So position, control, awareness of our horses, as well as having some entertainment.
Don't forget to watch until the end because there's going to be some exciting parts in there.
Ow! Don't bite me. Charlie,
Yeah?
your horse is over here.
Oh.
How are you meant to get on? How are you meant to get on your horse? From over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Ready for game 1?
Yep.
Yep.
There's going to be a lot of games ahead of us.
So, game 1 is, drum roll, it is called Around the World. So this is a game that I have grown up learning since I was a kid, back in my day. So it's been going around for years and years and years. And it was so fun that I still remember it to this day. And now I pass that on to my beginner children riders when I'm coaching. And you've played it before.
I have.
You don't remember? Okay, maybe it's not that fun. But no, everyone's gonna love it. What this is actually gonna do, it's gonna help build our confidence on the horse. It's mainly about awareness and really just feeling comfortable moving around on the horse in different positions.
Sounds fun though.
Does it? I think Foxy likes it too because he gets to stand still and not have to exercise. What we need to do is we take both feet out of our stirrups. You need to get an adult to hold your horse or someone that is capable. So they're going to hold the horse while their child is moving around because we want to make sure everything is safe and the horse doesn't get spooked or our beginner rider child doesn't fall off. So both feet are going to come out of the stirrups, and what you're going to do is you're going to move around the saddle. So you're going to be sideways, backwards, sideways, and then you're going to be facing forwards again. So the goal is to go from this position, okay, all the way around your horse to the position of
The start.
the
where you
start.
just walk.
Good job. Another thing is that we want to be very careful of when we're doing these activities. You got to remember that you are on a horse's back, so we don't want to be plonking around. We don't want to cause any pain or discomfort. So every move that we're making, we want to be light as a feather. You can pick up the speed, so we can start off really slow till we get comfortable. If you have other people that you're riding with, we can have a little bit of a race and see who can do it the fastest. A tip, anytime you do something on your horse, we always need to do it the opposite way. You never ever favor one side. And if we're going around the world this way, we are going around the world the opposite way. Another good thing, so when we do activity around the world, we can practice getting even more comfortable on our horse, and that's asking the rider to lean forward and hug your horse. So that really shifts our position, and then we can also encourage backwards movement. So a lot of the times when people feel uncomfortable, they're going to lean forward and they want to grab to the front of the horse. And what we want to do is we want to learn and feel comfortable actually positioning ourselves upright as well as back. Because anytime something's going to happen on your horse, we want to learn to shift our weight a little bit more backwards rather than forwards. So getting comfortable, we're going to lean all the way back to our horse. So again, making sure someone's holding your horse nice and safely. You're going to stretch your arms out and you're going to lay down like he's a big bed. Head down. Okay, and then up again.
Can't get up.
You have to get up. Go. Okay.
Pretend there's a pipe in front of you and at the back, and then you can't move.
So you're like a pole.
Yeah.
She's a pole. Okay, try again. All the way back. What you want to make sure that you're doing is, especially when you go to the forwards motion, so go forwards on your horse, these legs are not to come back in the flank area because that is their ticklish spot and you can cause them to get uncomfortable, or they can even do a little buck or a pig root or just not like it at all. So it's important for our legs to always stay forwards a little bit and focus on where they are. Are you comfortable?
I'm very comfortable.
Boy Fox, he's a good boy. So many flies. Our next game, drum roll. It's called Thread the Needle. Have you played this?
Don't think so.
No?
No.
Okay, so again, this is another game that I grew up learning as a child when I was riding. It actually shifts our weight and balance to one side of our foot, and we have to do it both sides, the same as around the world how we did before. The reason why it's called Thread the Needle is because we are getting this leg wrapped around the front and we have to thread it through our other leg and spin back around the saddle. So through your stirrup leather and in between your leg and around. Okay, we're doing thread the needle on the opposite side now because we've done one side and we want to do it on the other side and even ourselves out and make sure we get comfortable being able to shift our weight on different angles. And around. Good job. And our next game is
apple bobbing.
not only is this a good summer game for the kids to cool off, they get to enjoy a piece of apple, as well as the pony gets a treat at the end of it. So you're going to set up a witch's hat at one end and then you're going to have a bucket that is completely full of water at the other end. The kids have to ride their horse. You can either do it at a walk, a trot or a canter, whatever you feel comfortable and whatever level your child is at or whoever your coaching is at. And they come to the bucket, they have to learn to dismount properly. They are not allowed to touch their hands and grab the apple. So their hands are behind their back all the time. And they have to dunk their head and try and get the apple with their mouth. And once they get it, hop straight back on their horse. So they're learning to mount the horse and they've got to then race back to the witch's hat.
This is going to be fun.
Charlie, are you ready?
Yeah.
There's your apples. Ready, set, go. Get all the way to your bucket. That's it, steer into your bucket, keep your hands down.
And
Good girl. Helmet off. Quick, 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 you're racing. You gotta race.
God save.
Your hands have to be behind your back, Charlie.
Oh, it smells like it's breath. Foxy, see this? There you go.
So our next game is the egg and spoon race. You can either put it in your mouth and try and balance the egg on the spoon without dropping it, or with little kids, we don't want to break their teeth or hurt them. So Charlie is going to hold that in her hand. She's going to keep the focus on the egg, and I am going to help her steer her horse just because it's a little bit hard for her. A little knot in the top of her reins so that she can keep contact on her reins and the reins don't slip and get too long. That's going to help her steer and be able to stop and have control of her horse. So we're going to go up to the end, around the cone, and then we're going to come back to the start line, which is then going to be the finish line.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, don't drop the egg, stay balanced. Let's go. Come on, Foxy. Give him a little kick. You try and steer and I'll stand next to you. Don't drop the egg. You got the egg? You got the egg? Hold it. Okay. You holding? Alright, I've got a surprise. You ready?
Yeah. I'm confused. What's
So we have a $5 note. I'm actually going to give this to you. If you can have this without dropping it, you can have it at the end of the game. What do you reckon? This is called Hide the Buck, and what we're going to do is we're going to get Charlie to stand up and we're going to get her to sit on this $5 note. She actually has to hide it, and this is a good technique to help kids with their sitting trot. She's got to try and sit into that saddle without bouncing and losing the $5 note. Can you do that?
I think so.
Because if you don't lose it, you get to keep it. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Don't lose the money. Sit, sit, sit. Don't lose your money. Don't lose the money. Don't look back. Is it there? Let's have a look.
Yay, it's there.
The next game that we're playing is called Simon Says. This is a great one that the kids love. It helps learn parts of the horse with our control, our listening and communication skills, and it also helps with our balance. Anything that we're doing, we don't just do it just for the sake of it, we do it because there's a learning component. I think everyone knows how to play it, but some of the activities that we might do is we might say, Simon says, put your reins in one hand. Simon says, put two hands on your head. Simon says, stand up in your stirrups. Simon says, lean back right on his rump. Simon says, sit up. Touch your stirrups. Simon says, touch your stirrups.
Is there it says steer in it? It's a stirrups.
Touch your helmet. You're out. You're out. You need to get off. You have to now hop on from the opposite side. Hey!
Guys!
What have you got? You've got the money.
I'm
It's the money.
I'm rich, guys.
It's mine.
Oi!
I was joking before. It's not yours. I was just lying.
yes,
It's
it
on
is.
camera. Put your money away. Don't
Where
get
do I
that.
put it?
In your pocket. Or put it in
I
my
have
pocket.
a pocket.
Put it in my pocket.
I know what you're gonna do.
No, I won't.
Uncle Danny said you were stealing his pocket money.
I do steal his money, but I do his
Put it
washing,
back in.
so I don't care.
No.
Okay, so we've done some games outside on our pony. It's going to help people learn some fun activities as well as learning some riding skills and technique. We can't always predict the weather. We don't always want to ride when it's raining. So what are some fun things that you think we'll be able to do?
You could play games.
What kind of games?
You could play Simon Says, but not on like a horse.
Mhm.
You could do the same thing but by yourself.
I've got a game.
What?
I've got a game.
What is it?
One of the games that we have that I feel is very helpful for young children to learn. It's not all about riding, it's also about learning the gear and being able to do everything quite independently on your own. So the first one that we're going to do is, I've grabbed Fox's bridle. So you're going to have a good close look at it. I'm going to pull it apart and then you are going to put it together. Okay, so should we give it a go?
But do I need to turn around though? Because then I'll see.
It's not a surprise. Do you want me to wrap it up? Let's do it! Our next thing that me and you are going to do is I'm going to show you a picture of a horse and you're going to tell me what colour it is. Ready?
Black.
Ting! That is correct!
White. That looks cute. White. Brown.
Close, but it's got a black mane and tail. It
Black
does
and brown.
start with B though. B-A-Y.
Bay.
Yay! So that is a wrap with our kids' games and activities. Hope they're able to put them into action and keep them entertained and focused and learning whilst they're having a good time. So there's some games inside and outside for you all. And I'm sure we're going to have plenty of more things to share.
Yeah, so don't forget to like and subscribe to Nature Farm.